population is expected to explode by 2050, with 10 billion people, which raises fears among insiders that we could be facing a food shortage.
We have to find ways to make our farms more productive, right? We have to increase yield. In fact, we have to double yield over the next 20 years is one of the predictions.
Ashish Malik, a former executive at Bayer Crop Science, has since left the world of genetically modified organisms to become the CEO of a Canadian-based startup called Bee Vectoring Technologies. They are hoping they have a new solution to save crops naturally using bumblebees.
So normally control agents, whether they're chemical or biologicals, are sprayed and applied on crops using tractors or even planes in some cases. And as you might imagine, a lot of the products get wasted. We've developed a technology that the control agent actually gets attached to the bee as the bee is going back out through their beehive. And as the bee goes to feed and do their thing and pollinate the crop, that control agent gets transferred right to the flowering plant. So it's a very efficient way to deliver the control agent. No product gets wasted. There's less water that's used. And of course, since the product is biological, there's no chemicals that are used.
The startup, which is less than 2 years old, says they're just in the commercialization stage, but hopes to get EPA approval by 2018.
Our initial crop where we'll commercialize will be strawberries in Florida. Then we're going to bring it out to strawberries in California. But we're also starting the development process on indoor tomatoes. We're looking at sunflowers. We will test the product in almonds. And these are all commercial productions, large field operations.
Meanwhile, big corporations like Bayer and Monsanto are betting big on GMOs, and they're hoping to join forces in a mega merger to help solve the future food problems.
We're entering a new era in agriculture, one in which growers are demanding new solutions and technologies to be more profitable and to be even more sustainable. The vision for this combination was born out of that desire to help farmers grow more with less.
Malik, along with anti-GMO activists, disagree, saying GMOs are not the full solution.
GMOs have a role to play, but you can't rely on that alone, right? So I think we have to think about, how can we responsibly use GMOs in those uses where it makes the most sense. I would never vouch for GMO for fresh produce, for example.
Bee Vectoring says not all GMOs are bad, and they would eventually like to be commercial partners with the big ad tech companies.
We see companies like Bayer and Syngenta as great commercial partners because, we would love to take advantage of the marketing muscle that they have and the reach that they have in different crops around the world, which, frankly, we would never be able to get to on our own.
I'm Jade Scipione for FoxBusiness.com.